So this is a painting without a story, which to you might sound very normal if you know anything about my art. It's more of an excuse to make art, which I like having. I like making art. I'm very excited about the ideas I'm doing. I just wanted to make something. I don't want to have to think about like, oh, how am I going to portray this situation? What colors am I going to use to portray it accurately? I just want to paint something and just to feel out the colors. It's kind of super roughly based on a Cubist painting by Picasso. It's called Small House in the Garden. I really love it. I don't think my painting looks anything like that, and it's not that much inspired by the way of making art, but more so thematically. I can see that resemblance. Maybe to you it doesn't make sense, but it's a nice situation to paint, that's all. It's a pretty simple design, but it's cute. Some of the design don't really make sense. I like doing that, it's fun. Optimally, if I could, I'd make art that doesn't make any sense at all, but when you look at it, it feels right. I think this feels pretty right. The colors are crazy, which kind of throw you off sometimes, but the shapes itself feel right, but they don't make much sense, and I really like that a lot. And I think it's cute design. So like I said, I'm focused on a different technique of painting. I used to just fully blend backgrounds, or I would fill planes with certain colors, often gradients, but now I'm more so in a slightly impressionist style, I guess. Very roughly putting paint on there, and not so thickly so that the undercoat shines through, which some people might think is sloppy. Maybe it is, but I like it for now. I was inspired by a painting that was in my psychologist's office who did that to some degree. It was very different from this, but I liked it, and I want to experiment with that right now. Any experiment I do often is to make my art appear more colorful, and I think at least some parts of what I'm doing right now helps with that a lot. But I think that's mostly more how I, at the top of the painting, you don't see it right now, but it's coming up in the video, I add color on top of what I've already done, and it really makes it more colorful, I think. I'm pretty happy with the ideas I have right now, but I also feel very unsure, honestly. I don't feel very comfortable, but that's part of it. It's always the case. So I invented a story about it because I write stories about my art. And the story I thought of was like a situation where someone didn't think their house enough, and then the house came alive to complain about it, and then because it was alive, it started to just live a life on its own, and now the owner isn't allowed back inside, which I think is a cute story, or interesting, at least good enough.